Hello. How are we doing today, guys? Um, I have two Lego sets. It's not a Lego. It's like I forgot what they're called. Um, we have a Yoshi. It's actually those two are Pim's Lego sets, but she never built them, so I'm gonna do them now. Not this one. This one I'm gonna do next time. I just want to start with something easy. Are you sleepy? No, not really. I'm just like I think I'm tired mentally. Not mentally, but like I'm just like I don't have a lot of energy. That's it. How the fuck do I open this? Oh, ugh. All right. Should not be that hard. Also, I went to a thrift market today. I got a few things. I got more than that, but I was really happy with those two. Like, I got these for like €1. And I also got these gloves as well for €2. And also, thought this like headscarf was very cute too. For €1 too. I forgot how to do this, but how do I do this? I remember there's a specific way how you can like, hold on. I think it's called Italian headscarf thingy. Just don't remember. I think I do remember. I think you have to do it like this, right? Hold on. Yeah. And then I think you make a knot here, right? You make a knot, I think, and then you turn it around, and then you flip it, I think. Oh no, that's too tight. That's not gonna work. Forget it. Mm. Thank you, Connor. Guys, I am sorry if I don't see your donations. Um, it's kind of hard to see from my phone because my phone is not showing all of your donations, and I can't constantly look at the chat. Maybe if I do it just a little bit like that here. No, that's definitely not the right way. I think now. Mm, ugh, my head bends. I hate this because like I want to look like all those baddies with their elegant headscarves, and I just look like a fucking babushka every single time I do that shit. I just It reminds me of the days I had to go to the Orthodox church, and I we have to wear a headscarf when we go into the church. My mom would put a scarf on my head. Like the look I had in my head did not look like this. I thought it's gonna look more elegant. My face looks more puffy too. Maybe if I pull it back more like that, I feel like this is pushing my face and it like makes my look. Hmm. Maybe if you show more face, how much more face do you want me to? Hmm. No, I don't like that. I actually like previously more. I could do it like the old school way. How do I? Where is it? Where's the knot? Where's the knot? We can also do it the old school way. You know, the way I used to do it. Again, when I would go to the church, because in Orthodox church, you need to wear a headscarf before you go inside. And I think you also need to wear a skirt. But I was like a tomboy, so you know, uh my parents could not force me to wear a skirt. So, but I wore a head scarf. Are you still religious? Yes, I am. I'm still religious. I don't go to church as much though. If I go, maybe for myself, like you just like quickly would like put this on to go inside, pray, and then like yeah. Now we're talking, huh? Oh, with my bangs too, now that I cut them. Oh shit. Oh, how did you know I was the how did you know I was at the thrift market today? How did you know I bought some things of the thrift market? How can you tell? What I'm wearing gloves during summer? No. See, now people call me grandma. I like I bought these off from a grandma. I think she might lie to me. I only put this on and I tried it on. I didn't look at the other one. She told me she didn't wear it yet. I think she lied to me. Because what is this? This is not going off. I don't know what it is, but I don't think that means that she never wore it, okay? So, but hey, €2, I cannot complain. And I honestly, I don't even give a shit, okay? They keep me wearing to look fancy. So I don't think if somebody's gonna stop me at the street and gonna say, girl, what is this shit? So who cares? But they smell good. They smell like, old grandma's perfumes. They're like so, they smell rich. They smell, ugh. I generally love when I go to a thrift market, I love the smell there. It was especially because it was like a woman thrift market. There was like, oh no, so guys, look, the you see on the finger, it has a flower on it. All right. Let's start. Ah, fuck my feet. Got stuck on the table with a sound. Whatever. But she doesn't give a shit at all. She's just like, Asya, 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 come here. Asya, Asya. Just because I don't have a fucking treat. Asya, Asya. Нет, нет. Иди на диван. Нет, Ася, на диван. Guys, I don't think I have any more treats for her. I need to ask Mola if she has treats for us. Yeah, give me a second. Adesso io la capisco. Accanto. Dai, aspetta. Come? Now, how to turn tables? Look her, look her, look her, greedy, gluttony and greed all together. Isn't that is not normal? That is not a normal behavior at all. Ася, Ася, иди сюда. Сидеть, сидеть. On my feet. Сидеть. Shush, 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 shush. Опа, girl. I'm. I'll give you one if you sit still. Сидеть. Сидеть. Ася, сидеть. Ася, успокойся. Сидеть. Сиди. Сиди. Сидеть. Зыц. 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 Сидеть. Сидеть. Smile. Look the camera. No, wait. Stop. Сидеть. Сидеть. Ася. Сидеть. Сидеть. Ася. Сидеть. Сидеть. Ущи. Сидеть. Ой. Сидеть. Ася. Нет. Нет. Сидеть. Да, блядь. Ауа. You didn't. She just swallowed it as always. Listen. 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 Sit, girl. Sit. Chill. Chill. You gotta chill, okay? Like that. Okay? Chill. Now chill. Okay? I'm gonna give you one. Just chill, okay? Bump for the camera. Good job. Yeah, I said stop. Stop. I said high five. Nine. High five. I said high five. No, that's high five. I said high five. Nah. High five. That is okay. Well, no, that is a high five. Okay, good job. Good job. That was a high five. I thought you're gonna get. Can you chew the food? You cannot just swallow the food. That's not good for you. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. Chill. Okay. Asia, 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 stop. Stop. Girl, she can stop. Asia, mach Rolle. Mach Rolle. Komm. Asia, mach Rolle. Komm, mach Rolle. Komm, mach Rolle. Asia, mach Rolle, komm. Mach Rolle. Asia, mach Rolle. Asia, блядь, mach Rolle. Mach Rolle, komm. No, mach Rolle. Eine richtige Rolle. Nein, das ist keine richtige Rolle. Asia, komm, mach Rolle. Asia, mach Rolle, komm. Asia, mach Rolle. Das ist keine Rolle. Mach Rolle. This is not a roll. Mach Rolle, komm. Mm-mm. Asia, mach Rolle. Mach Rolle. Komm, mach Rolle. You know why she can't do a fucking roll? Because she thinks the moment she looks away from me, her treat is gonna disappear. So she is not doing a full turn because if she does it, she's not gonna see the treat anymore. So she, yeah, that's what you get. You're fucking addicted. You have an addiction. You're shaking. That's an addiction. That is a fucking addiction. What are you doing? You didn't even do your roll. No, you didn't do your roll yet. You didn't do your. Are you gonna fight me? No, no, no. I have nothing. Okay, na, tschüss. Mach Rolle. Asja, mach Rolle. Asja, was musst du machen? Eine Rolle. Komm. Okay, maybe the scarf. No, shush. Maybe the scarf is in your way. Maybe the scarf is the problem. Okay? Girl, chill. Oh no, my scarf. She really hates also, she's really scared when you move objects. Like when I was putting my setup up, whenever I started moving it, she just like starts to like go away because I think whenever like things fall on the floor, she gets scared. Okay, now. Asa macholle. Komm, macholle. Nein, macholle. Mach eine richtige Rolle. Nein, macholle. Asa macholle. Nein, macholle. Asa macholle. Asa macholle. Ha, macholle, macholle. Okay, nochmal. Macholle. Asa macholle. Nein, macholle. Oh, that's the last one. That's the last one. Okay. Asa macholle, komm. Macholle. Macholle, komm. Macholle, macholle. Asa macholle. Asa macholle, komm. Macholle. Asa macholle. Asa macholle. Komm, macholle. Asa macholle. Macholle. Asa macholle. Macholle, komm. Macholle, komm. Asa macholle, komm. Komm, macholle. Macholle. Komm, komm, komm. Asa macholle, komm. Asa macholle, komm. Komm, macholle. Macholle. Okay. Asa. Asa macholle. Komm. Macholle. Macholle. Komm, 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 komm. Macholle, macholle, komm. Ася, macholle, komm. Komm, macholle, macholle. Давай. Macholle. Macholle. Давай. Пойдем. Давай. Macholle. Нет. Ася, успокойся. Stop. Macholle. Macholle. Macholle, komm. Macholle. That's it. That was your last one. That's it. No more. We don't have any more. Yet. Let's start. She's gonna think it's treats. I'm telling you. She's gonna think this is treats. SMR. I didn't lose a piece, no. Okay, we start now. Should I organize it first? Nah. Or should I? Hmm. I mean, we can organize the color. The bug. What is the bug doing here? We can organize the colors, I think. I don't feel like it. No. Who cares? I don't want organized. Maybe I should organize. I think I will Yeah, I think I will organize. Yeah. Why not? It's not that big, right? Just gonna organize the colors. That's it. I think I'm just impatient. That's why. I'm simply impatient. I've been kind of thinking about buying Sims 4 packs, but at the same time, they're so expensive. I kind of don't wanna. I remember when I was like, I remember when I was, um, I think when I was like 12 years old, I don't remember, but it was definitely at a very young age. I was trying to get myself Sims 2, but I didn't have money, and just like I did with everything else on the internet, I was searching for free versions, right? And I found one, and it was a Harry Potter like Sims 2. I thought, well, that's cool. So I download this like Harry Potter Sims 2, right? And I open it up. They have lots of fucking not safe for work stuff in there. Like they had lots of like naked Sims and everything else. Like I was like, what is going on? I thought I like it was Harry Potter still, but like at the same time I couldn't read English, so I'm pretty sure that it was written down somewhere. I just couldn't read it. The only thing I read or could read was Sims 2 and Harry Potter. So that's the only the only thing I could make of that. But I just like randomly remembered that I remember it had a map with the Hogwarts house in it, and like you had like Harry and his family. And like when I tried to change like, their outfits and other stuff like that, like they had detailed naked bodies. And I was like, what is going on? Why are they naked? So I didn't know what was happening. Probably one of those like type of like Wicked Sims type of thing. I mean, it was just simply like probably like texture. It was not an actual mod. So that's the story from your childhood. Okay, so I think I told this one already, but when I was like 7 or 8 years old, like when I was living in Kistan, I would play a lot in the um on the playground, like neighborhood playground, right? Um, and okay, I remember another story, but that's another thing. So basically, um, actually, I can use Legos to show you exactly what I mean. Basically, you have to imagine like So I would play on the playground, and let's say this would be like the house I would live in, like in the apartment, and the playground would be like over here somewhere, right? Like like a very like big playground, right? And then the buildings, like this is the building of my apartment, and then we had another building like that, and this was like a building of a kiosk, like a little shopping mall, just like a very small one, a kiosk, right? So you kind of had to walk around to go to the entry, but like from behind it was just like a simple wall, right? And I remember that when I got money, I think I got a few cents, right? Um and me and the other kids, like two or three of them, we found a hole in a wall, right? In the back of the kiosk. And we were all like, we came up with such a great idea. We were like, oh my God, guys, let's all get our money and hide it in there. That would be such a good idea. Let's hide all our money in this hole in the wall. And the fucking money was gone next day. I don't know. I don't know whether it's like because we had a lot of alcoholics, in the neighborhood. I don't know if one of them took the fucking money or like one of the other two kids that I hid the money with. Um, it was literally just like a small hole like that on the wall, and we're like, oh, let's put the money in there. I don't know why we did that. Like, I thought it was just like a cool idea to have a space where we like gather money, and like I don't know, felt like cool have a secret space. So, but yeah, the money was gone next day, like, maybe even the same day in the evening. But like we had like a lot of um, just like people, I don't know. Another one that I remembered is when I was walking back home from school and I got a bad grade again. And I didn't want to make my mom mad or disappointed. So, and I didn't have much money. But I think I kind of saved up money. Let's say I had 10 cents. Okay. I had 10 cents, okay? And I went I went back home, but before going home, I went like around to the kiosk, the same kiosk. And I walk in there, and they have a section like I here in the beginning where they sold like all different type of stuff, like from like toothbrushes to like lighters and just like small things. And like in the other corner they had like food, right? And then like I went to the stand with all the small things because I was like looking like literally like I remember the lady like at the cashier, she was just like looking at me, looking through the fucking window and just like deciding what I want to get. And I was like looking and I was literally like stressing myself out because I didn't know what to get from my mom because I wanted to get her like a little gift so she's not mad that I got a bad grade, right? But at the same time, I didn't have much money. So the only option I had is to buy a toothbrush for those 10 cents that I had, which I did. And then, like, I do remember that the cashier did like giggle at me a little bit. I don't know why. Um, but like when I went home, before I think I told my mom, I don't remember if I gave her the toothbrush first or if I told her my grade first. Um, but either way, I remember but it worked. She was not mad at me. It actually did work. She was smiling, so I was like, "So, mom, like I got a bad grade, but I also got you a toothbrush, and I got you a little present, so you're not mad at me." Like as an apology, I got her a toothbrush. Um, yeah. So that's what I remember from my childhood as well. I mean, there was like also plenty of other stories. Most of them I remember are from the playground, but I didn't have that many because I was not allowed to visit other kids, and I only was allowed to be on the playground for a limited time because my parents were very overprotective of me. Um, yeah, yeah, good, exactly. And then when I was doing acrobatics, so back then, like I started doing sports very early age because of my dad, because he signed me up for sports at an early age. Um, he signed me up for gymnastics at first, but I didn't like it, first of all, because it was painful, because my teacher, like my trainer, so like just push us down when we would do the splits, and because splits are very painful to learn, and we'll be forced to just like, like stay down to feel the pain so that your body gets used to it and stuff like that. And I didn't like that at all. Um, and I also didn't like her because she was like a very, very like strict. She was very strict. Um, and I told that my dad, and I told him like, I don't want to do gymnastics. I kind of do want to do acrobatics, because a friend of our family was doing acrobatics next door, and I liked him much more because he was like very positive, very nice, and I felt like more comfortable and familiar with him. So I told my dad that I want to change to acrobatics instead. It was embarrassing because he did tell the other trainer that I didn't like her, so I was embarrassed about that because I didn't want her to know that, obviously. Um, but yeah, and when I would have my tournaments, like when you have to, I forgot what it's called, but basically, you kind of have to win the prize, you have like all different places, like place one, place two, place three. I mean like first place, second place, third place. And I remember when I was doing acrobatics, I was very nervous as well. I was like super nervous. And they interviewed us. Like there was like a local TV channel, and they interviewed us, and I didn't know what to say, but at the same time, I thought to myself, I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna talk. And I was also I wanted to answer honest. Like I just wanted to give them an honest answer to their questions. And when they asked us like how do we feel about the tournament, the competition, the two other girls said something like, "Oh yeah, I feel nervous. Oh like yeah, I'm excited." And when it like was my turn, I just said like my legs are blue. But like what I actually meant is that like I was so pale, and I guess when your skin looks like a little bit bluish, like I guess I felt like maybe my blood flow was not going through correctly, and it's my legs seemed a little bit blue because of that. But I didn't know how to explain it, so I just said, "Yeah, my legs are blue." And then like afterwards, like literally, like my family laughed at me for like quite a long time. Everyone thought it was hilarious that I just fucking said my legs are blue and that's it. But it made sense to me, and I just wanted to be honest. Like I wanted to give an honest answer, but I'm gonna be for real. Every single time in my life where I decided to be brave and just to give an honest like opinion without thinking how I come across, I always regret it because I just sound stupid and people don't understand what I'm talking about. Whenever I try to express my thoughts, I just don't make any sense at all because it's just like not what a usual person would respond or like explain. Like, I just like express my thoughts, but not in a way where it's like you would understand, I guess, sometimes. Because, like, I guess there could be a better way to describe that my legs are blue. But no, I'm not stupid. I know, thank you guys. I'm not stupid. I really need to stop using that word, even if I'm joking about it, you know? Mm. Almost done with organizing. Thank you, Sato. That's quite a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think the teachers through my whole life, the teachers kind of knew that I was maybe a little bit special. I realized I literally most time in my life I actually did not give a shit like how I come across. Like until the moment I started to get bullied in school. But I just realized that simply like the only reason why I started to feel shy, embarrassed about myself is just because of like I started to realize and hear how people like mentioned how I was like a little bit weird and off-putting. I mean, honestly, better now because I don't give a shit anymore that much. I started to embrace it more likely and not hide it. Kind of hungry now. I wanted something sweet. I think we're all kind of weird in our own little ways. Like no matter how much like we fit into the social norms or not, I think everyone has something weird about them. I just know that people deny it sometimes. I regret not eating the waffles I saw at the thrift market today. Thank you, let me start. I need four of those. And now I need to put them together. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work with my long nails. Ah, that shit is not gonna work, guys. Can I put them just together like that, maybe? No? Oh, shit. Okay, I guess well, I didn't know I cannot build Legos with my fucking nails. Well, guys, good thing I just like talked for the fucking 44 minutes instead of building Legos. Okay, I think I did it now. I think it's gonna be easier now. Yep. See? Much easier now. Oh no, there's a one piece. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'm hungry now. Okay. I thought this is gonna be relaxing. I'm hungry. Oh, my tummy made a noise. I don't have food at home. The only food I have is Asia's food in my fridge. There's nothing else in there, and I'm not lying. I'm being completely honest. There's literally only Asia's food in the fridge. Thank you, Angel. Oh my God, finally. It's an off-brand Lego, yeah, probably. I found it in Thailand this year. Hi. Okay. I have a headache. No, I can tell that it's an off-brand Legos because it doesn't work. It doesn't build. It doesn't like go together that well. It's just like shit. It's like I literally have to force it in. See, that's what I'm talking about. It hurts. Why is it not working? Oh, great. Now I'm thinking, oh, good. Ah, that's not gonna work. Shit. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Блять. Bruh. Bro. His ass. You know what? Guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up today. I can't do this. I'm hungry too. I need to eat something. All right. Everything is already closed. I don't know what should eat. Whatever. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed it. I guess. I'll finish next time. Okay. Okay, great. Take care of yourself, guys. Get yourself a little treat. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.